come to Columbia in 2014. Like you said, you had been following South Carolina for so long, and Steve Spurrier was the head coach. I'm assuming it was, again, there's not really this huge rivalry, so I would assume there was like this perfect marriage when you got to Columbia. You're like, this is just, I feel like it had to be like a seamless transition for you coming to Columbia.
It was really nice. And I, to be honest with you, I think it was more of Tim Hill's doing than anything. Tim was my boss. He hired me here. I was in Davenport, Iowa, which nothing against Davenport, Iowa. Okay. But I literally lived next to the John Deere plant. Okay. So that's where I lived out of college. That was my first job. I was like, I need to be a little closer to home. I actually want to cover some different things. So I started applying for jobs, and Tim hired me, and Tim is the best. He wound up leaving in 2016 to do radio full time, but he was the one who brought me here, and he made my life so much easier. But I mean, in terms of just like coverage, it was kind of weird because a lot of the same guys who were at Florida were also here, like on the coaching staff. Spurrier Jr. obviously, and then they went out and got oh my God, who's the old defensive coordinator? He came from Chicago.
Oh, Lorenzo Ward, you talking about?
No, no, he replaced Lorenzo Ward.
John Hoke.
John Hoke.
Yeah, Hoke. Yeah.
John Hoke.
He came in to fix the defense, quote unquote.
Yes.
whatever that means. Yeah,
that didn't go very well.
No.
So I mean, it was. I mean, it was kind of cool. There were a lot of there were a lot of ties there, which was interesting.
Yeah, and like you were saying, kind of off air, and I want to get into it. The ties between Florida and South Carolina are kind of eerie. Like my biggest thing. Listen, everybody knows my opinions on Will Muschamp. I hope South Carolina goes 10-0 this year. I hope he's here another 10 years. But the one thing I really hope, I don't want the next coach to come from Florida because I'm just sick of that connection. No offense to anybody, but I just, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while now. Like, can we think outside of the box when it comes to the next coach or whatever it may be? Like, we go hire Jim McElwain, I will lose my mind. But the ties continue, and the interesting connect that you're at UF and Will Muschamp is the head coach. You come to Columbia. Spurrier only lasts another year and a half. Will Muschamp is hired by the University of South Carolina. I mean, you have to be going home just thinking to yourself, like, what did I do to have this? Like, not in a bad way, but it's like, I mean, it has to be just insane that like you said, like the loss happens in 2014. It's like just the sequence of events of Will Muschamp coming to Columbia. It's like the irony is insane.
I will tell you that it came to a head in 2017 when Florida and South Carolina played in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, that's Final Four. Yeah.
I was just like, all right, God damn it, this needs to stop now. Like, enough already. Like, I get it.
Just tearing your heart apart. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a lot, man. Like, and we were joking off air that I'm going to wind up on blood pressure medication because of this job. And at times, like when these, are you a big Seinfeld fan? I don't know if you like Seinfeld.
I like it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I like it. Yeah.
So George had this thing, worlds colliding. And that's exactly how I felt for a long time. It's, now I think there are so many people that, either hired me at Florida or, I worked with that aren't there anymore. And so, people asked me, back in 2017, that basketball game, actually, who are you going to root for? And to be honest with you, it was like, I don't really root, but I know these guys on Carolina's roster. Like, I know them personally. I want them to win because it's a really cool story. Yeah. Like Florida had been there, done that. Like that team didn't even deserve to beat Wisconsin. Let alone be in contention for the Final Four. So, I mean, it is weird, and I really do hope that the connections stop at some point. Like you said, if they hire Jim McElwain, I might just leave. I might go up and just walk out and find somewhere else to live.
Yeah, it's the ties are just annoying to me, but for you, it's like literally ripping at the heartstrings. We have to make sure that Florida and South Carolina is like, all right, let's make a collective decision. We're going to kind of do our own things here now. We don't have to all do the same thing.
Here's the thing, though. I think McElwain would have a really hard time finding sharks here.
Have to go down to Hilton Head or Savannah or something like that. Yeah,
right.
Not too far. Not that far. Go down to Charleston. It's not that far to drive.
Yeah.